Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Look me right in the eyes. That is old. You dug deep in the catalog for that one. I love that song. You know, it's so weird, and I don't think I've ever actually told anyone this, but I wrote that song with my brother. Hey SiriusXM, it's LMA. How many lyrics will it take for me to guess my own songs? I think I might die without you. That's not another love song for sure. Oh wait, no, sorry. What? That's Boot Up. I think I might die without you. Yeah, that's Boot Up. Crazy story behind that, sorry. I almost said that again in Not Another Love Song, so clearly I'm putting way too much energy in my relationship. Sorry, that's Boot Up. Does that still count? Do I still get that right?
Yeah, you got
it. I was so sure and I was wrong, sorry. Yeah, so Boot Up was super, super fun. I actually was given the record. Joel James wrote the record, but there was no bridge on it. So I added my little bridge to it and kind of made it a whole complete song. And Boot Up really, really changed my life. It's such a great feel-good R&B song, and I love writing love songs, so it was perfect. Nicki, I'm a Barb. I grew up being such a Nicki fan, and I'm a big fan of Migos and Quavo too. So I think when the opportunity came to have a remix for Boot Up, and they wanted to do it, like it wasn't even, it was a super organic process. I was honored. I was like, what? Who would say no to Nicki Minaj and Quavo? And I know there was so many different remixes that happened, and I'm just grateful that everyone loved the song enough to want to put their own spin on it. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we got here. I don't know. I don't know how we got here.
You want the second lyric?
Yeah, please.
Don't look me in the eyes when you stare.
Oh, leave you alone. What's going on with me? Clearly my memory is terrible right now. Yeah. I don't know how we got here. And don't look me in the eyes. Yeah. Leave you alone. That was a super, super fun record produced by Harmony Samuels and JV, and I wrote it with one of my favorite writers to write with, Varen Wade. And it's really just about a situation that you know you shouldn't be in. You shouldn't reply to this text message, but you do anyway because we make stupid mistakes as humans. And yeah, I love that song. I know this one. I'm all on your mind and I know it. That's Everything featuring John Legend from my debut album. I was so excited that John wanted to be a part of my album. I hadn't actually met him at the time. We didn't get to work on it together in the studio. But when I made the song, I was like, this would be incredible if I could get John Legend on it. There was no one else that I wanted on it, but I thought it was really, really far-fetched. I was like, this is never gonna happen. We sent it, and he sent me his verse back in 2 days. And I couldn't believe it. I just really was so grateful. And then since then, I've obviously had the chance to meet him and sing the song live at one of my LA shows when I toured. And I went on The Voice as one of his guest judges. So just to build that relationship and have someone who's so seasoned in R&B and someone I really, really respect was an amazing achievement for me. The Voice was really, really fun. I almost I was kind of nervous going into it because I'm like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to offend anyone. I was giving people feedback. But then I remembered, I'm like, these are John Legend's contestants who he would never pick, like someone that he doesn't believe in. And they were all incredible vocally. And just to be able to bounce off of each other. And I've been on a TV singing show. I was on the X Factor UK. So I know what it felt like to be on the other side of it. So I think that gave me perspective also. But it was really fun. They were great. They were really excited to see me. And that made me excited to be there even more so than I already was. So yeah. DFMU. Yes, that's the bridge. That's probably one of my favorite parts of that song. So I'm glad I got that right. I couldn't mess that one up. That song was written at the beginning of my album process when I first started recording my new album, and it's just one that stuck with us. Everyone heard it everyone loved it, the minute they heard it. And even though it was super, super early in the process, towards the end of the process, it was still one that was there that everyone still loved, and I could have never left it off. I was so attached to the content and just the way it sounds. It reminds me of the music that I grew up on. And I worked really hard on the harmonies and the backgrounds on the song. So yeah, I love it so much. I keep saying I love all of them, which makes me sound egotistical, but you have to love what you put out. You have to really believe in your own music. So yeah. Gut Feeling featuring H.E.R. Yeah, don't ask questions usually. That song, Gut Feeling, is such a special song because I think everyone can relate to just really questioning something when it's something new and you don't know if it's right or you don't know if the person is taking you as seriously as you're taking them. I'm not really one to ask questions usually. I'm not a controlling or person in a relationship, But if something's on my mind and it's bothering me, I'm gonna have to say it. And that's really where that line comes from. And just being able to work with her, I'm a huge fan of her, first and foremost. And I think just what we're doing for female R&B right now, like not even just her, all of us, all of my peers, I think it's incredible. And we didn't get to work on it again together. Her schedule just wasn't, she was on tour at the time, but we made it happen. And it was one of my favorites to perform. I brought her out in New York when I did it and everyone went crazy. So I think just being able to control that narrative also, because they always try and put female artists against each other, and it doesn't have to be like that. I know this. Wonder if you know the deal. Wonder if you know the deal. I might need the second. I know it, like, you know, I know it, but like, it's just not coming to me right now.
Next line is, you'll never meet another girl so real.
Wonder if you know the deal. What song is this? Never meet another girl so real. How could you ever? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah, this is from my EPs. This is old. One day.
You got it.
Ah! That is old. You dug deep in the catalog for that one, but I love that song. You know, it's so weird, and I don't think I've ever actually told anyone this, but I wrote that song with my brother. And my brother's not a songwriter at all, but he was in the studio with me, and I was writing. Mustard produced it. This was really, really early before I even signed to Mustard, when I was going back and forth from LA to London. And my brother was in the studio with me, and I needed help. Like, I was getting stuck on lyrics, and my brother just helped me. So yeah.
I think that's almost a near perfect score.
Thank you.
Come on.
Woo! Hi guys, I'm Ella May, and as you can tell, clearly I'm a lyrical genius. Make sure you go and check out my brand new album, which is out right now, called Heart on My Sleeve. Wherever you get music, it's everywhere.